Hey guys, welcome back to another reading over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the Boar. So welcome back all my piggy pals. Let's see how this week has been for you as we shuffle these up and we pick 3 out for you guys and get a forecast for you for this week. Let's just go around a couple of times and then we're going to pick that one from the bottom. We're going to pick that one from the middle. That one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? We've got 2 blacks and a white there. So we're starting off in the negative. We're moving on into the positive. But as I've always said, black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. We've got these 2 negatives here now to start us off, but it just basically means things could be better right now. But we're moving into a positive. So things could be better and then things could get worse. Well, things could be worse. They're going to get better as we move over to that. Let's jump straight in here with the horse. The horse is like a romantic heart kind of like sort of relationship typey card, and it's in the black. And I think right now you're moderately happy with where you're at. I think right now things could definitely be improved. Maybe you're feeling lonely. Maybe you're feeling alone in a room full of people when you're just kind of not feeling it. Maybe you just need some space for yourself. I think right now you've got these moments where you're just losing your temper and you're kind of you're trying to comprehend what's going on. You're trying to figure out what is happening. You're trying to kind of hold it all together. But I don't think you're in a place where you're incredibly happy with this. I think right now you're only moderately content with what is going on. Maybe you've been over generous. Maybe you have been over generous and just over given. You know, just you've exhausted yourself. And now you're expected of it back. Now you're expecting something in return. You feel that you've put in so much stuff. You feel that you've put in all of this effort. You feel like you're trying to make amends or to make some changes. But you're not getting anywhere. And that's going to frustrate you. That is going to frustrate you. That is going to bring on this time now of, I guess, in some ways, a protective, possessive nature. I think right now you are... you're just trying to figure things out so that you can move forward from this. Because we've got this black horse, we're not moving anywhere. We're relatively stuck in a place where you're not comfortable. You're finding it awkward. It's just not a place that you're happy in. Could be temporary. We could move from this. We could shift from this and move over as we move into that time from the horse into that next black card. But you're still not moving relatively fast. Or maybe you expect to be moving faster than you are. Maybe you expect to actually be where you want to be without actually putting in any of the hard work. Maybe that's what it is. We got this dragon. There is hard work to do. That dragon there is that Doer card. If you want to know more about the Doer Triangle, there is a link in the description below. So check that out and it will tell you more about the Doer Triangle, the dragon, the monkey, and the rat. We got that dragon there though because there are things to do, hard things, things that you need to focus on, things to... They're there to keep you occupied. They're there to keep you busy. They're there because they need to get done. They may be hard jobs. They may be long jobs. They may be jobs that you've been putting off. But they still need to be done. So you've got to get on and do it. It's going to frustrate you. It's going to agitate you. But you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to push forward. You're going to have to do what you don't want to do sometimes in order to move on from this place, to move on from where you're at. And you are going to do it because you're moving over into this positive here. So we are shifting over. That dragon is also a karmic card. So if you want to know more about the karmic cards, then do hit the subscribe button because we will be doing videos on that in the future. And we've got that negative space there for that karmic card. But things that are happening right now are karmic. It's universal. You can't help it. You're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to deal with what is happening right now as things shift and change. And they will. Maybe in your fortune. Maybe in the fortune of other people. And as it happens to other people, you have to be patient. Remain humble. Realize that sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes you don't have to get the reward. Sometimes you don't need to be praised. Sometimes you don't need to be acknowledged and validated because you know you've done a good job. You know you've tried your best. You know that you've put the effort in where it counts. So what are you worried for? You don't need to worry. And if people aren't letting you kind of I don't know, live that truth and have that truth, then what does it matter? You know? What does it matter? Right now, you're looking at commitment. Right now, you're looking for commitment. Right now, you are in a place that has commitment written all over it. Whether it is you're looking for it because there's a lack of commitment in your life, or you are committing yourself to something because it's worth being committed to, or you've just sort of agreed to commit to something, you're becoming very committed and committed to it. I think right now you need that thick skin as well, pig people. You need to have that thick skin, because that thick skin is going to protect you from this stagnant, slow moving time as we move over through into that dragon. We need to have thick skin, and we need to have that kind of, don't expect anything from other people. Don't expect things from, you know, the people around you. Like I said, you don't need that validation. You know what you've done. You know the effort you've put in. You know how hard you've worked. So you don't need to get that validation from other people. You know exactly what you're doing. So don't worry about it. Focus on you. Focus on what you need to do. And if you have to burn a bridge or two to prove a point, burn the bridges away. Burn them down. All these bridges, or the things that connect you to negativity or to the past or to things that you can live without, the unnecessary baggage, cut the cord, burn them away. Because you need to focus on what you are doing to get out of this moderately happy place into a kind of better place. And we're going to move on to a kind of better place as we move into another karmic card. So we got that snake coming in, which is in the positive there. So there is definitely karmic energy moving on and around you. There's definitely something happening which is universal. And that snake is your conflict. So you got a conflict card there, which means that you have to now really work hard on staying out of the sort of negative side of thinking, having a negative mindset. You don't need a pity party right now, pig people. You need to be on high alert so that you can navigate through this space. As I say, if people are trying to bring you down, if people are the reason that you're feeling this way, burn those bridges, even if temporarily. You can burn a bridge and rebuild it again at a later date. You need to focus on you, things to do. And you can't stop this now because it's karmic, it's universal, it's supposed to happen the way it's happening right now. Right now, things are in motion that have to be exactly as they need to be for the next phase, the next thing that comes. Right now, trusting people, it's not necessary. You don't need to trust people. Like I said, you don't need that validation from them. You just need to trust yourself. Trusting in yourself is far more important right now. You can evaluate yourself. You can audit yourself. You can criticize yourself. You can do everything yourself. You don't need other people to give you these things in your space. Right now, it's kind of like a take it or leave it kind of attitude. But I think instead of that, it needs to be focusing on, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get, and this is what I'm going to do to get it. And that's how I'm going to do it. You need some organization. You need some preparation to move from here as we shift forward into this phase. It's not a negative snake. If it was a black snake, that would have been one of the worst cards that you could have got, but it's a positive snake. It is moving you from this phase slowly out. But the phase that you are in, where you are at, you have to be. As I say, it's karmic. There is no escaping it. You're going to have to embrace it. You're just going to have to put up with it. And we'll find out how you do next week, won't we, when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the boar. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow with a reading for the rat and the ox. If I don't see you then, I will see you next week when we come back and do another reading for the pig people. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.